Welcome back there, Vine Nation. My name is Dave, and I like me some Joy-Cons. So today we're going to be talking about Joy-Con colors. Now, I've gotten a lot of the Nintendo brand Joy-Cons and a few knockoffs too, but I am missing some colors and or variants like the Eevee and Pikachu one I don't have, and Animal Crossing I don't have, and both greens are pretty cool, and I have every other one beyond that, and even a custom one that I made from a Nintendo official Joy-Con. This was a gray one, but I have a video on how I changed the shell because the joystick got drift, and we all know, if you have a Switch or if you've heard anything about Joy-Cons, you know about the Joy-Con drift stick thing, and there are problems with the Joy-Con drifts. Before I get into the colors, I do want to kind of mention a few things because Joy-Cons are not without their issues. The main thing is the drift. Now, Nintendo is trying to fix this issue, and sometimes you can send in your Joy-Cons and they'll fix them for you. But if you don't want to wait, you can just take it upon yourself, and the process isn't too hard, but it is very tedious. So the other thing I noticed about Joy-Con sticks, the first time I had this variant, the pink and the green, the pink stick had this kind of springy noise when I would move the stick. And I thought I would just wear it in eventually, but it kept on doing a springy noise and then it started to drift, and that was a brand new pair. So I've had drift issues twice, but that's out of all the sets that I have, and it normally happens in the left one. But beyond that, the Joy-Cons are a joy. They are just like candy, like I said. Every time I talk about the Joy-Cons, I just eat them up. They're very addicting. They are expensive, and you don't need more than, I would say, 2 sets at max. And if you have one set, then you're really good. If you don't have many people in your household, you have enough for 2 players. But once you get an alternate set and you see all the other colors, you want to get the rest of them. And sometimes you just want to mix and match. Because my favorite mix and match, I'm going to tell you right now, is this, the purple and green, because that's the color of our channel. But there are a few variants that give this a run for its money. And I have these two here to replicate the original Switch blue and red. These are knockoffs, but they're in here as a substitute. My partner has the other colors, so I could bring them out, but she put Deadpool stickers on them. This is a gray one, but it has a skin on it, so you're going to have to take that for what it is. But you're going to see all the variations. We're going to do a small montage, but note there will be cat paws in pretty much all the montage. And you'll also see some tire thread grip on the back buttons on most of these Joy-Cons. I did leave it off one pair because some of the grips I have can't fit the Joy-Cons when they have the thread on them. But without further ado, let's jump to the montage, and you can see all the variants right now. Let's go. so I don't have the best lighting, but I'm going to give you a closer look and a little better lighting of what the colors are. They come across much different on camera, even when I'm looking into the screen here, and even the box for the Nintendo picture are different colors than the actual Joy-Con. So you're going to have to experience these colors firsthand. So I would try to go over to a friend's house and see it, or maybe go to the store and have them pull it out of the box and have you look at it before you really make your final decision. But here's a closer look. Because the neon colors, I think it distorts what they actually look like. But you know, I just love these Joy-Cons, and of course I'm doing this as a substitute, these knockoff for the colors that I don't actually have myself, but they're a good substitute for right now. And then of course this is my custom made one, and you know, I did it with the gray Joy-Con because the gray is the dullest, and I even put a skin. You can do that quite easily. These skins are cheap and it looks pretty with the gray, but gray is actually discontinued, so it might be rare. I still have the shell, so that's good. But that is what a close-up of the Joy-Cons kind of look like. So there you go, you've seen all the variants that I at least have, so you can get a good feel on which set that you want. Hopefully both colors that you want are in one box, so you can only have to spend 70 bucks. But like I said, this is my favorite variant, and this cost me pretty much 2 Joy-Con sets, but I love it. Just like the Switch itself, the Joy-Cons are revolutionary. The fact that I can take these Joy-Cons and just kind of lounge with my hands apart and play a game, that right there, I can't believe it hasn't been thought of much sooner, because that is so comfortable. There are some limitations, but Nintendo took every piece of plastic in the Joy-Cons and utilized it and added as much potential of fun in the Joy-Con as they could. So thank you so much for joining me in today's video, everyone. If you haven't already, please click subscribe and hit that bell as well. Ooh, I rhymed. And click like if you like the video, or dislike if you don't like the video, and leave down in the comments your favorite color variant. And I appreciate you stopping on by, everybody. Gals and guys, have a great rest of your day and a great time with all the Joy-Cons that you play with. I'm Dave, and I'm out. Bye.